Welcome back to Liberty Tree Gaming. We are still in Castle Trosky, and we have been, last time we journeyed, ran around the castle a little bit, looking for the book that Nikvard borrowed, or Nikvard. He has gone missing, and we spoke to Bertha, the cook, who prepared him a digestive potion because he had some stomach issues. And we spoke to Regina. Nikvard had sent her a letter and she didn't know how to read, so we read it for her and said he was using the book to cook up some sort of potion that would grant him youthful strength and vigor. And we spoke to her. She was quite odd, and he did a test to see if we were a spy, and that test was we had to bring him a sword. So we made him one and brought it to him, and he said that Nikvard had given an assignment to find something that the nobleman had lost beyond the castle wall. The only trouble is he never found out what he was meant to be looking for. Now, if we zoom in, it's possible that it's on the outside of this yellow area, but I'm not sure. So what we're going to do is try to find this quest giver and see if see what that is, and just see if something comes of it. Beyond that, there may be something where we have to go outside the walls and like look around out here or something, but because it's all yellow, it doesn't seem to make sense. So if we look at that map again, I go in. Yeah.
You have a kind master, eh?
It's Ulrich. Nasty.
Greetings. What would you like?
So, Master Chamberlain, are you feeling better?
I don't want to hex it, but I'm a lot better. I even managed to finally lie down and close my eyes for a while.
That's good. It's a sign that your humors are back in balance. But you have to keep taking the medicine, otherwise you risk another collapse.
I'll be careful, thank you. And here's a small token of my gratitude.
Okay. Let's ask about this one.
Is there any work around the castle I can help with?
Well, there's the issue with the demons.
Demons?
Excuse me?
Quiet! I don't want to cause a panic, but yes, unfortunately. Once again, devils are wreaking havoc at Trosky.
You mean horned ones? From hell?
Do you know any other kind? I'm preoccupied with tasks from Lord von Bergows at the moment, so I don't have time to deal with it. But I suppose you could do it? You and that friend of yours have a lot to make up for.
You want me to get involved with hell itself? At least tell me more about it.
Ah, you know the times we're living in. War, bandits. The devil took advantage of the chaos and sent his hellspawn here. The castle is built upon an ancient, though fortunately extinguished, fiery moor. It's no wonder it's so close to hell. The spawn of hell shows up here from time to time, and I want you to improve your standing with me and help me out.
How many do you think there are?
A lot. Certainly more than there are sinners in the region. Expect at least 10 beasts for every soul.
That's some army. And I've never seen a real demon before. So what needs to be done?
Our cooks, Manyeta and Bertha, were complaining about the creatures running around their kitchens. Osina, the castle blacksmith, was also blabbering something of the sort as well. The good news is it's only 3 people, for now. We have to act quickly to prevent the panic from spreading any further.
What did you do about it in the past? I reckon this isn't the first time you've had to deal with it.
We usually cleansed the infested places with the help of a priest or an apothecary. Except for that one year when Sir Otto himself faced Lucifer in the Maiden Tower.
Excuse me.
Ah, of course.
In any case, you'll have to ask Manyeta and Bertha, or the blacksmith perhaps, where the demons are coming from. And then simply make sure to get rid of them for good. You understand? I'm sure both the scribe Erazim and Father Nicodemus will have something to say about it as well. The question is if you're up to it, or if I should call in someone braver.
I'm ready to scour the castle and try to chase those monsters away. Could you arrange for me to be able to go wherever I want in the castle, without anyone chasing me out?
Very well. You can move freely about the castle while completing this task, but don't stay any longer than necessary in otherwise forbidden areas. I'll let the guards and servants know discreetly. If anyone asks, tell them you have my permission.
You said something about a priest and an apothecary. Should I pay them a visit?
We've always used either holy water or magic water from the apothecary to get rid of those hellish creatures. Which one would you prefer?
Holy
I
water?
reckon the holy water is more likely to work against demons.
If I recall, it was blessed by the bishop himself during the Easter Vigil. I believe you can do it. Should the demons attack you, just run away. But don't make too much of a ruckus, or you cause a panic. God be with you.
What in the world is this? All right, let's see. What does the quest log say? Side? No. The task. All right. So, Trosky Chamberlain, the right hand of Otto von Bergows, claims that the castle is infested with devils and that this is nothing out of the ordinary. He asked me to help him exorcise the devils. I am supposed to ask 3 scared people, where the devils are coming from, and then sprinkle those places with water. I am curious to see what happens. The young cook, Manyeta, should know something about the devils. I'll probably find her in the kitchen in the palace under the maiden. The old cook, Bertha, certainly knows everything about the devils. She should be in the palace under the Crone, and no wonder even the castle blacksmith heard about the devils. I will ask him about them. Okay. Out of my way. You can't yell at me.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad, so far.
That goes the same way.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Those monsters are back again. Last summer, we only heard them scratching the walls and roof with their claws. But they got a lot more bold this time. They're leaving charred marks on my wooden spoons, throwing clumps in my food, and they're constantly leaving their droppings in my kitchen.
Don't worry. The Chamberlain is taking this very seriously. He sent me to take care of it.
My eyes and ears aren't what they used to be, but I still know everything that's going on around here. Be on the lookout for people walking arse first. That's how the demons disguise themselves, so you can't see they're hollow inside.
All right. I'll keep an eye out. Where should I look for them?
They're coming from the other side of the castle, below the maiden, I swear.
How should I deal with them?
Of course. Everyone knows the demons enter this world through the flames. You have to find 5 fireplaces in the palace, under the maiden, and sprinkle water on them. Be careful to sprinkle within the width of your little finger. 9 drops, 1 for every angelic choir. And Every third drop must be twice as big as the ones before it.
I'll take care of it. I hope I can do it exactly as you said.
And one more thing to take to heart. The spell is most effective when performed in the moonlight. But most of all, don't forget, 9 drops. Greetings, sir.
Wow, that was something. The devils are said to come out of fireplaces on the maiden side of the castle. I'm supposed to visit these gates of hell and treat them with water. I still want to go and talk to these other two first, so let's do that. Blacksmith.
The Chamberlain mentioned you've seen demons at the castle.
You're damn right I did. What do you know about it?
Only that they're crawling out of fireplaces in the castle below the Maiden.
I'm sure at least half a dozen demons have taken up residence in the western courtyard. If the Chamberlain didn't tell you how dangerous this is for all of us, I'm telling you now.
Of course he told me. That's why we're trying to resolve this as quickly as possible.
I'm glad to hear it. Give those demons their due.
Tell me what you know then.
You know the guardhouse with the little arena? In the palace below the Crone, over by the outer wall? Inside, I mean, on the ground floor. The place stinks like hell, day in and day out. It makes my head spin. I've seen things there with my own eyes I'd rather not talk about. I'd start the investigation there if I were you.
All right. I'll look into it.
Isn't that the Privy we just looked at? Hold up. Let's see. Many devils are said to be stinking up the guardhouse in the west courtyard with the arena. I will go check it out. I hope that should anything happen with the soldiers will help me. Okay then. So Manyeta is A. The faded green A. Downstairs.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Of course I do. But I don't know what to think anymore. I keep finding hair in my food. Someone hides my spices. My soup goes sour. And there's that awful smell.
Oh, that sounds terrible. The Chamberlain wants this resolved as soon as possible.
It's about time. Do you have any idea how scared people are? All it takes is one mention of those beasts and the maids start threatening to find work elsewhere. Oh, I hear the castle has always been connected to hell, but nobody tells you that when you ask to work here.
Where should I start looking?
They must be coming from the other side of the castle. Under the Crone.
Bertha told me the demons are likely to be coming from here, under the Maiden.
Oh, of course she did. They've been messing with her head. That old Crone's under their spell. I always knew it.
Let me guess. I'm going to have to go around fireplaces and sprinkle 9 drops of water on them.
9? Why 9? But you're mostly right. You have to douse the ground in front of the fireplace they're coming from. That creates a boundary demons can't cross.
All right. Where can I find the fireplaces?
That's hard to describe. Anyway, there are 5 such fireplaces on the Crone side of the castle. Together they form the shape of a 5-pointed star. A pentagram.
Don't worry. I'll take care of everything. Hopefully I won't miss any of them.
If I were you, I'd do it during the night. Even the demons have to sleep sometime, don't they?
The devil never sleeps.
And the old hag rushes in where the devil fears to tread, eh? The sooner you get rid of them, the better. See you soon, my friend.
Oh man, this quest is all over the place, isn't it? Let's see. Devils are said to make mischief in the fireplaces on the Crone side of the castle. All I have to do is find the fireplaces and sprinkle them with the water I was given. All of these seem to have been at night. Let's try the guardhouse first, since it's still daytime.
Almost done.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Hans, he's just sitting there. Alright, so he said it was like the flipping Privy's right here. It's no wonder it stinks up there.
Privy's for the soldiers, but not a demon in sight.
So what was that? I found the place, but it was just a garderobe where the guards go to take a poo. The blacksmith must have been confused. Should go back to the blacksmith and find out what that was about. He's probably yanking our pizzle, as they say.
My respects.
Ah, you must have been wrong about those demons. The place you described to me was just a...
You're right. My bad. I realised as soon as you left.
So where should I start looking for those demons?
I was actually going to send you to the palace below the Maiden Tower. It's upstairs, near Lord von Bergows and the Burgrave's chambers. I hear a mysterious door appears right next to the staircase leading to the tower. It must be the devil's work.
All right, I'll have a look. But you better not be messing with me.
He's totally messing with us. What time is it? Alright. What do we have here? Okay, I returned to Osina, and Osina told me of another place where I could find the devils. He said there are doors sometimes appearing near Otto von Bergows' chambers in the palace under the maiden, and the devils are peeking out of them. If they want to drag me down to hell, Lord Capon will come to my rescue. Sure he will. Well, can we find this one? See if she has anything new to say. Guess not. You're the captain's sister. Oh, is this the guy's room? We gotta look a little more here. Alright, so we got a loom. We have opened that chest. We have not opened this one yet. Nothing interesting. Okay. Don't know what's going on in here. So we got blue trespass here. I'm hoping that the Chamberlain's giving me a get out of jail free card here. There's nothing here. And this is the Scribe's place.
Here, noble sir.
Got anything new? Okay.
About that lost alchemy book.
Please tell me you found it.
No?
Not yet. But I searched for Nikvard, and I have some clues.
Tell me what you've learnt, then.
It looks like Nikvard brewed some sort of potion from the book. He told Regina it would restore his youth, but the potion didn't sit well with him. He must have spent a lot of time on the Privy at the training grounds below the Crone. Bertha brewed a digestive potion for him, but it didn't work. When he wasn't shooting or writing notes to servants, he asked Hirsch to bring him something from beyond the castle walls. He lost something there, and then he vanished without a trace.
What do you think about it?
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't think they killed him.
I have no idea.
I kept telling Nikvard, don't carry books around. You'll lose them. And what does he do? He loses it. It sounds like it happened in the Privy by the Guardhouse. At least it fell on something soft. Please look outside the castle under the Guardhouse and bring the book and Nikvard back to me.
Is this one of those fireplaces? Yeah. It said to do it at midnight, right? Or night. Oh.
They didn't ask what you wanted, did they? Well, they did actually.
Let's see what the journal says if it updated there. Alright, after gathering all the clues from people who had spoken to Nikvard recently, I consulted the Scribe. Fairly filthy story ensued. Apparently old Nikvard dropped the book in the Privy at Trosky, and now it's lying in a pile of poo somewhere outside the castle walls. Got it. So I think I know where that is. That's good news.
And if they kept asking, I'd scratch their eyes. That was well said. You can keep any money that's left over.
We
For now,
Yeah, we found this mysterious floating inkwell. Last time we were here, we didn't have lockpicks to open up one of these chests. Okay. Well, we know there are mice here, so maybe that is the cause of the demon. Or the supposed demons in here. Just mice. But that's freaky. I mean, come on. That's something, right? And we have this thing we can see down into the next room. Those are going to show as stolen. I don't want to go up there right now. Let's go see if we can go out and find that book.
I have a job for you.
Next time it'll be even better. Christ, pardon me.
Let's toss these books in the chest before we get busted with them.
He's half blind, as good as deaf, and when he takes fright, he nearly bites your hand off.
He used to be such a sweet dog.
I'll give him a bit longer before I take him to the knackers. I don't want to wait for him.
Can I get outside the castle without breaking any quests?
Something to cheer them up.
Take care.
May God give you health, sir.
Yes, okay. So these gates are open now. This is it, right? This is where the poo goes. And it runs down this hill. Oh, this is so gross. Wow. How can I get up there? Aha.
Starting to stink.
You must be Nikvard, eh? Poor wretch.
My respects. Another senseless death.
What happened, dude?
It has to be me standing over the body. What a f***ing day.
Got the book.
How many more times am I gonna have to poke around in corpses and shit for that damn crazy one?
Ugh. Starting to stink.
Can I talk to you, guard?
Excuse me. Another senseless death. Hey, where are you creeping to?
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, it sounded like my bones broke. So our journal says, I only found Nikvard. It was a sad ending. What can you do? The important thing is that I finally have the book that the miller wanted, and it doesn't look too worn. I need to deliver the book to Crazel immediately.
At your service, sir.
Not yet. Alright, we are going to sit and we're going to read some books. Swap over to this one. So these lore books, you get some experience, I believe, for flipping through them. So like, let's look at, let's test and see. So player, skills, scholarship, and I have 533 right now. So we'll go and read this one. We'll do this one first, The Cat and the Poet. So book originally from the remote islands of the West. All right, yeah, so we got experience just for opening the book. How much experience did we get from that? Be hard to say because we leveled up. So it was more than 533. 533 plus 3, I guess. Something. As it resets, so it doesn't tell me the total. Anyway, what's my next one? All right. I think I am going to go ahead and get this one. Because I want to explore the world a lot more. And that'll help me do it. It's a perk of the game, so it's not cheating. It's part of the game. All right, so what now? What other book can I read? All right, the Lightbringer's Secret lore book, leather cover stamped corners, the mysterious book that the Miller Crazel wants. The author is one Black Berthold. Hold on. Can I stand up and get out my torch and then sit? Oh, that'll be so much better. Nice. Okay. Well, there's a lot of pages here. So we'll try to get through this one. Among the qualities of a true master of fire are the warrior's godliness, for when he handles powder, he has his arch enemy in his hands. He also maintains humility towards the world. He walks day and night. He should, as a master, be able to read and write. Otherwise, the knowledge written in this book cannot be retained in the mind, whether it be distillation, separation, or sublimation. Only a man of prudence, honesty, kindness in word and deed will become a master. In particular, he must avoid drunkenness at any hour. And next page says, if you don't want to scrape the saltpeter out of the styes or search in the pits, do this. Make a pipe out of clay with some small holes in it. Take a pound of tartaric acid, half a pound of salt, 3 times as much lime, and the urine of a wine drinker. Make a mash from the materials and spread it inside the pipe. Leave it in the sun for 3 days and empty it on the 4th day. Then hang the pipe in the cellar and wait for the niter to grow. Then boil the saltpeter in water, wine, or better vinegar as you would a fish, and strain it through a thick cloth. Let the crystals dry properly. Materials must be sifted through a sieve or a linen bag. Melt a pound of sulfur in a crucible and stir in 2 pounds of properly grounded saltpeter and 1/4 of a pound of charcoal. Soak the sulfur wick in the molten mass and let it cool and harden. If the powder should spoil, add a drop of sublimate of mercury, camphor, and arsenic during the brewing. If you want to create powder that stays dry on the ground but catches fire in the rain, read on. It's enough. All right, so very interesting. So we did that one, and let's read this one. Innocence itself, even the best thief, sometimes fails and is caught during his craft. In these cases, however, you can charm the annoyed guards with cat cuteness or even an innocent look, but be careful not to spit coughing hair on them. Yeah. You don't want to puke a hairball on them. So I believe that was all of them. All right, and I'll put the stolen ones back. What time is it? All right, so I think we're gonna sleep until later in the night, and then we're gonna go on some sneaky missions to try to see about these so-called demons. So let's sleep. And if I swap over here, oh yeah, we're good and sneaky. And we'll do a potion to see. Got a strong Nighthawk. Might as well use that, right? So 20 minutes. What's going on, Mud? My bad.
You silly doggy.
I don't know why somebody's looking. Alright, let's go to journal. We're going to turn this one off. And E is going to be far away, so we'll turn it off to... So we got guys over here on the Crone side, and they were... fireplaces on the Crone side. Found the fireplaces and sprinkle. So I'm inside. I don't need a torch, right?
Here.
that goes outside, right? So does this one. So let's go up. Who are you? That's Ulrich. Okay. What is that? Got some interesting stuff on his desk. Okay, well, now we know that. Let's see, we already came in here. Whose room is this? We do not know. Okay. Yitka. I don't think I really need anything in there. We already looked around in that room. We're gonna get on out of here. Go upstairs again. This is the scribe's room.
Back to hell with you.
I'm breaking that. Well, he looks different without his hat on. Agility perk point. So what do we have? We have Finesse 2, slashing damage of all melee weapons is increased by an additional 5%. Viper is the piercing damage of all melee weapons is increased by 5%. Ranger Run. After 10 seconds of fast sprinting, you will briefly get a big bonus on stamina recovery. When you slow down afterwards, you will quickly regain your strength and start running again. We'll do that. Nothing I need in that. Stealth 18. And a perk. So, what do we get now? We have Ambusher, which is hitting a target unaware of you will deal 20% more damage. So I guess that's shooting. And Escape Artist 2, if someone unsuccessfully searches for you, they'll give up a lot sooner. Stealth Archer. And... okay, Deceptive Stance. No. We'll do Escape Artist 2. We are just looking for fireplaces. That's all. Found one.
They won't be getting past this.
Did you hear that? That just sounded crazy. Okay, letter to an unknown servant. We're gonna take that. What does this say? A letter to an unknown servant who clearly can read. If you have already completed your task, I will need you back at my estate as soon as possible. It seems our enemies have found a way to harm us right under Trosky. I need your cunning and skills to deal with them swiftly. No one in the region knows you, and we must take advantage of that. Arrive preferably at night. Whose room is this? Bartosh. Okay. Got another perk. Alright, we have Master Thief. You can unlock any chest without doing the minigame. Trafficker. Stolen items in your inventory will lose their stolen status a quarter faster. Lawbreaker. If you're wanted for a crime, you gain bonuses of +3 on strength and warfare and 1 on agility for 120 seconds. And Mischief Artist says, after successfully picking a lock or pickpocketing, you gain a +3 bonus on thievery, stealth, And it lasts for 120 seconds or until I break a lockpick. We're going to go with this right now because this is what we're doing. It might help. I steal all of his stuff. Yes. Oh. That would be so funny. But I'll come back for it. Maybe. Hey, we got it right there. Nothing I need in that one.
That should do it.
Nothing major in that one. All right, so I have one more. I don't know where it is. Could be downstairs? Like I did that one, right? Alright, well, let's head downstairs and see. There might be something. Went in here, right? We did that one. Might be downstairs, like in the kitchen area. Yep, alright. So that's it. Just in case something crazy happens. And also want to save.
Back to hell with you.
Oh, that was so anticlimactic. Oh my gosh. Alright, so what does it say? I found the fireplaces and sprinkled them so that the devils wouldn't dare show themselves. That should be enough for Manyeta. So we will call it an episode here, and in the next one we will pick up from this point and go check out the other side of the castle. So until next time, be good.